Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala ashraf al-anbiya'i wal mursalina amma ba'du. Hukmu sawmi al-jumu'ati wa ifradihi bis-sawm. Hukmu, the ruling, sawm al-jumu'ah, the fasting of Jumu'ah, wa ifradihi, and singling it out bis-sawm, and singling it out with fasting. Ifrad, fa, ra, dal is the root. Ifrad, afrada, yufridu, here, ifrad, like aslama, yuslimu, islam. Amana, yu'minu, iman. Same root, form 4. Right? So what's the ruling of fasting on Jumu'ah? And singling it out with fasting. So there's two different things. Fasting Jumu'ah in general, and what if I just fast it by itself? We got two hadith number 202 and 203. تفضل أخي.
عن محمد بن عباد بن جعفر قال سألت جابر بن عبد الله أنهى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عن صوم يوم الجمعة قال نعم. محمد ibn Abbad ibn Ja'far said, I asked Jabir ibn Abdullah, did the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam prohibit fasting Fridays? He said yes. وزاد مسلم ورب الكعبة, and Muslim added, and by the Lord of the house.
No.
وعن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول لا يصومن أحدكم يوم الجمعة إلا أن يصوم يوما قبله أو يوما بعده. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu said, I heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam say, don't fast, any of you shouldn't fast Fridays except that he fasts a day except that he fasts a day before it or a day after it.
No. من فوائد وأحكام الحديث, or hadithain, right? From the virtues and the benefits and the rulings of these two hadith. أولا, firstly, فيه النهي, in it is a prohibition, عن إفراد يوم الجمعة بصوم, on singling out the day of Jumu'ah for fasting. وجواز الحلف, and the permissibility of swearing, على الفتية, or futya, على futya, I believe, upon the fatwa, right, on what you're giving the fatwa for, right? وحرص الصحابة على العلم, and the eagerness, was a good word, the eagerness, the concern of the Sahaba for knowledge, right? So it's prohibited to fast Jumu'ah, right, singling it out, and it's permissible to fast or to swear when giving an oath, as he said, وَرَابِ الْكَعْبَةِ نَعْمٍ, right, by the Lord of the Kaaba, yes. And this also shows the eagerness of the Sahaba for learning, because the man came to Muhammad ibn Abbad ibn Ja'far. He came to Jabir ibn Abdullah and he asked him. I don't know Muhammad ibn Abbad ibn Ja'far to be a Sahabi, but maybe. Allahu Alam, we need to look that up. And the second one, الفوائد الثاني, الفائدة الثانية, the second فائدة, النهي عن الصوم يوم الجمعة, the prohibition of fasting the day of Jumu'ah, إلا, except أن يصوم يوما قبله أو يوما بعده مواليا له, except that if you fast a day before it or a day after it, مواليا, meaning connected to it. Mawaliyan, being connected to it. Right? Mawaliyan. Any questions? Sounds like Abu Mariam has one. The way he's breathing.
Fasting on Friday is like if it falls on a virtuous day. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Which day does it?
Like Ashura or something. Ashura or Arafah.
Yom al-Arafah is one day, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What's the ruling on that? Like, what's better?
Well, I will tell you what Sheikh Abdullah Fawzan says, rahimahullah, hafidhullah, he says that no problem because you're not singling out Jumu'ah for fasting, you're singling out Yawm Arafah. Likewise, Ashura. Ashura is one day. You don't have to fast a Tasu'ah. You don't have to fast the ninth. You could just fast it by itself, right? But it is recommended to fast the ninth along with it, right? But you could fast it by itself. There's no problem to fast the 10th by itself. So if you fasted it by itself, you're not singling out Jumu'ah, you're singling out Ashura or Arafat or like this, right? So Allah knows best, but that's what Sheikh Abdullah Fawzan said. Any other questions?